Hey everyone, what's up? Yeah, I thought I'd come on here real quickly, and I'm not going to give much away, but I am going to say this. The title on here basically talks about part two of the Friendship is Magic Season 8 finale, which has been aired early in Denmark, in Danish, if you will, as well as it's going to probably be aired early on Nickelodeon Sweden, possibly in English and in Danish, or in Swedish. As well as on the 8th and 9th will be aired in English, in Boomerang, Australia. And we here in the US have to wait till at least October 13th to get it. But I thought I'd come on here and just kind of briefly talk about a few things. You see, certain websites, video streaming sites, internationally and stuff, have uploaded part two as well as they uploaded part one of of the finale, and some have uploaded part one and are going to re-upload part two under subtitles. In other words, they're going to take their time to basically translate what the characters are saying to English, so that way when you're watching it, you can read what they're saying. You can get a decent, I should say, translation about what they're saying. Um, but again, I'm not going to give too much away. I also know there's a possibility that the person that put the transcript for on Pastebin for part one is probably going to do the same for part two. But I am going to say this right off the bat: a couple of things do happen, and again, not to give too much away, but a couple of things happen. In fact, three specific things occur. One, the artifacts that were part of that scavenger hunt in Matter of Principles do come into play, like a lot of people suspect that they would. Secondly, a character does get a reformation. But it's not who you think it is. It's someone that you suspected would get a reformation throughout the season when the time was right. And let's just say that character got it. And thirdly, history was made on this season 8 finale, on this season finale of MLP. The reason I say history was made was basically the real antagonist behind all this. Let's just say, for who they are, a first occurred, and that first was the fact that they ended up getting sent to Tartarus. In other words, they are in prison. And the reason I say it's a first is because it's the first for a character of this stature. But it also gives off the vibes that this character might be more than what they seem. They might be, how do I put this? They might be older than what they look. So I'll put it to you like that. But yeah, those are the three specific things that do occur. And I will say this: the ending, even though I couldn't understand Danish, the ending, well, the climactic ending, if you will, magnificent. Very reminiscing, if you will, kind of the first Equestria Girls or second Equestria Girls movie. But it was just, magnificent. Honestly, it was. And another thing that does get noticed, somebody actually pointed this out, is the Royal Guard doesn't just consist of male ponies or male Pegasus anymore, or male unicorns. It has female ponies in there as well. It has a female Pegasus in there as well, from what's been notified, or from what was shown. So yeah, that's something else that got acknowledged by somebody, that we have female royal guards in there as well. But again, like I said, I'm not trying to give too much away, but I am going to say that but I will say, to answer the question in the title, Is it a must-see? If you want to wait for the subtitle versions within the next day or so, within the next several hours, yes, it is. If you want to wait until we get an English version, whether it's this week thanks to Nickelodeon Sweden or Boomerang Australia within a week or so, it's definitely worth the wait. Or if you want to wait till October 13th, again, it's worth the wait. I will say this though, from what people are saying about it, don't be surprised if you end up getting reaction videos from a lot of people, a lot of fans in the community, depending on when they end up watching the finale. Whether they watch it courtesy of Boomerang Australia, Nickelodeon Sweden, or they wait till October 13th. But yeah, just thought I'd come out here and let you guys know exactly what's happened. And as well as not give too much away, but yes, it is indeed a must-see overall, and I think it's definitely making me want to do a live reaction as I watch it here on YouTube to give you my thoughts on how I feel about it. So that's really all I'm going to say, guys. Let me know what you all think down below. Comment if you like. Again, not trying to give too much away, but just letting you know that yes, it is a must-see because, again, three things do happen. Three things do happen, and one noticeable thing happens as well, or is acknowledged as well, or is noticeable. The one thing that's noticeable and acknowledged is we got female royal guards now, which is cool. But the three things that occur, like I said, is the artifacts that were introduced in Matter of Principles. They will come into play. A reformation of a character that we got introduced to this season will come into play, or will occur, but who it is, you'll have to find out. As well as, like I said, again, history is going to also be made as Tartarus gets a new occupant, but it's an occupant you wouldn't ever think that a show like My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic would, put into Tartarus because of what they look like. But apparently because of what they've done and the way they've acted, it seems they might be a little older than what they look. So just thought I'd give that to you guys, and let me know what you all think down below. Again, not giving too much away, but yes, it is a must-see, and that's all I'm going to say. So I'll talk to you later. God bless. Take care.